Hello my dear friends, welcome back to another tutorial video in my YouTube channel Biology Class 444. So, I hope all you are okay. So, today we are going to discuss about carbohydrates because some of us we know that carbohydrate is called as a carb or the sugar source. So, some dietitians and some doctors prescribe that you should limit your carbs or glucose. Um, for that reason, you are being fatty, or maybe you may gain the glucose related problems or disease. So, is it true that we should avoid glucose from our energy source, or our main energy source is getting food or eating food? So carbohydrate are the main thing from which our body cells get the glucose molecules or glucose. So do you think that we should avoid glucose, because glucose is the essential thing for our human body, because it can generate such a energy that other molecule can't. And let's see what is what. So carbohydrate, let's see. Let's divide carbohydrate. So it's carbo and hydrates. So write down here carbo. Carbo means carbon, and hydrates. Hydrates means hydrolysis. So what is hydrolysis? Hydrolysis is a process by which the H2O can divide into two parts, H plus plus OH minus. So we all know that in carbohydrate we need the H plus ion and OH minus ion, because glucose, if we see glucose. So in glucose, what the empirical formula it is? C6H12O6, means 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen. So for maintaining this formula you need 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen. So from hydrolysis we can get H plus and OH minus. From this we get the 12H and 6O. How? Let's see. So let's see the cycling structure of glucose. So here we can see that hydrates OH, 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 hydrogen, OH, 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 H, O. So we need H2O, and adding with carbon we can get, because here you can see carbon, 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 carbon. So with carbon and hydrates, it's called carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. So carbohydrate means carbon plus hydrates, means hydrolysis. So hydrates means hydroxyl group, you can say hydroxyl group. So what is hydroxyl group? OH. So groups, why we are calling it groups, hydroxyl groups, because hydroxyl means OH. So groups means groups of hydroxyl. Means you can see OH, 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 OH. These are called hydroxyl group. So here you can see that it is that aldehyde group, that is CHOH. You can see it is aldehyde group. CHO we can tell it aldehyde group. And another one is keto, CO, keto group. Okay, so keto group means CO, means C double bond O, keto, and carbohydrate and aldehyde CHO, or you can write like this. These are aldehyde and C double bond O is keto. Okay, got it? So with seeing this, can you imagine what is that? Where is the chiral center? Let's see what is chiral. What is chiral carbon? Chiral carbon means a carbon which has 4 different group. A carbon which has 4 different group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different group will be there. Then we can call it chiral carbon. Now we can give it star mark or chiral. Chiral you can say CHIRL. Chiral, some calls chiral carbon and some calls chiral carbon. So what is chirality? Chirality means a carbon which having 4 different groups. Means this group cannot be matched like this. Like take an example, carbon. Here we can write CHO. Here we can write OH, H, and CH2OH. If we divide CH2OH, then it will be like this. Okay, or you can write like this. So in this, what are the 4 different groups? Aldehyde group, hydrates, hydrogen, and one carbon, this group. So can we call it a chiral carbon? Obviously yes, we can call it a chiral carbon. Example of glycine, carbon, C double bond O minus, NH3 plus, H. Can I call it a chiral carbon? Can I call this carbon chiral carbon? Answer is no. Why? Because a chirality means, a chiral carbon's chirality means it should have 4 different groups. But we can see hydrogen and hydrogen both are the same. So we cannot call it a chiral carbon. Because this one is different, this one is different, but both of these two are the same. So we cannot call it a chiral carbon. And here it's called chiral carbon because 4 different groups, CHO, OH, and this one, and hydrogen. So this one we can call chiral carbon or chiral carbon. And this one is not a chiral carbon. So we cannot call it a chiral carbon. This one is a chiral carbon. This one we cannot call chiral carbon. Why? Same logic apply. Here and here is the same group. Here may be different one. Here may be the different one. But both of these two are the same. So this one cannot be the chirality or chiral center. This one is the chiral center because this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 different groups are there. Okay, got it? So we got the chiral carbon. Okay, so let's say chiral carbon or chiral carbon. Chiral carbon or chiral carbon. So let's see in glucose how many chiral carbon we can get. So C6, H12, O6. Okay, so 6 carbon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So aldehyde group is there. double O H. CH2OH. OH and H. So it is the cycling structure of glucose. D-glucose. This is D-glucose. Okay. So here you can see aldehyde group. And so how many chiral carbon is there? So again I am saying that what is chiral carbon? A carbon having 4 different group. A carbon having 4 different group. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 different groups should be there. Then we can call this carbon as a chiral carbon. So we have to see here. Look this. So this is D-glucose. So here, can you call aldehyde a chiral carbon? Answer is no. Why? 1 oxygen, 1 hydrogen, and this one group. So 4 is not there. So this carbon we cannot call a chiral carbon. Can you call this a chiral carbon? Let's see. Aldehyde group, hydroxyl group, hydrogen group, and rest others. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we can say it a chiral carbon. This is a chiral carbon. Can you call this a chiral carbon? Let's see. These one are group 1, hydroxyl group 2, hydrogen group 3, another one, rest of this. This is also a chiral carbon. Can you call this a chiral carbon? Again apply the same rule. This 1, 2, 3, and rest of the others. Yes, this is also a chiral carbon. We got 4 groups. Can I call this a chiral? Again apply the same rule. Consider this total a group because connecting with this particular carbon. 1, this is 1, 2 hydroxyl group, 3 hydrogen group, and rest of this CH2OH. So it also a chiral carbon. So what about this? Divide this divide this hydrogen, OH, H, and rest others. Others we consider as a R group. Okay, this total are considered here as a R group. So number 1, number 2, number 3. Can you trigger that? Number 4, but 4 and 3 are the same. So this is not a chiral carbon. So we can't call this carbon as a chiral carbon. So how many chiral carbon we got from glucose? 1, 2, 3, 4. So from glucose you can get 4 chiral carbon. Okay. So here is the aldehyde group, means CHO, that is called aldehyde group. Okay, CHO. And keto group, C double bond O is keto groups. Okay. So it is a aldehyde group. All we know that D-glucose is aldehyde carbon. So aldehyde, hydroxyl groups, hydrogen group, carbon. So from glucose you got 4 chiral carbon. So there is a simple formula for aldehyde, that N minus 2. N means the number of carbon in a carbohydrates. Okay, number of carbon in a carbohydrate. So glucose is a carbohydrate. D-glucose, D-glucose means 6 carbon. So N minus 2, apply 6 minus 2. How much? 6 minus 2, 4. 4 chiral carbon. Chiral carbon or chiral carbon. So 4 chiral carbon, we got it, 4 chiral carbon. So if it is aldehyde, then no need to calculate like this 1, 2, 3, 4, these different group. These are so difficult in the exam hall to remember how many chiral carbon is there. So there is a simple formula, N minus 2 for aldehyde, only for the specific aldehyde, not on ketone or keto groups. We will discuss the keto groups. So chiral carbon, lastly I showed you that D-glucose chirality. So for aldehyde I told that n minus 2, this is the formula you have to remember. Keep in your mind that n minus 2 for aldehyde to understand how many chiral carbon is there in aldehyde carbon, means aldehyde carbohydrate. Okay, and the example is a D-glucose. So what about ketose? Aldehyde means CHO, keto means C double bond O. Okay, so can you imagine an example of keto aldehyde, keto carbohydrate? Can you imagine? Yes, fructose. You're right. Fructose. So for fructose, let's draw the cycling structure. So it's a fructose and it's a D-fructose. So here I did a mistake. What? Where is the mistake? I told it's a cycling structure. Previously also I think I told the cycling structure. Is it a cycling structure? Answer is no. Then what is this? This is the Fischer form or Fischer projection. Fischer form you can say. It's a Fischer form. Then what is cycling structure? I will discuss it after chiral carbon. I will discuss the difference between Fischer form versus cycling. I will discuss it later, the Fischer form and cycling structure. Okay, so this one is a Fischer form. Glucose I told, that one also a Fischer form. This type of forms are called Fischer form, not a cycling structure. I did a mistake, but you should not do that. For that reason I will discuss after chiral carbon what is Fischer form and what is cycling form or cycling structure. Okay, so it's a Fischer form. So chiral carbon or chiral carbon. So this is a keto group. I told you that keto means this is a keto, means C double bond O. So let's see how many chiral carbon we get. So this one CH2OH, break it, C, rest others are R group, OH, or right here H, sorry, right here H, OH. Is it a chiral carbon? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger it. Hydrogen and hydrogen are same. So we can't call this carbon a chiral carbon. So it's not a chiral carbon. Can I call this a chiral carbon? Again, oxygen has a double bond. So here we can get one oxygen. This one a group 2. Sorry. 2, 1, 2, and rest others 3. 3 groups are there. Obviously it would not be a chiral carbon. Obviously it is not a chiral carbon. Is this a chiral carbon? Let's see. Consider both these 1, 2, 3 and rest other 4. Yes, 4 different group I got. 1, total 1, 2, 3, hydroxyl group OH3, and this total 4. So this carbon has 4 groups and different groups. So this is a chiral carbon. So one chiral carbon we got. This obviously consider These total 1, 2, 3, rest others 4. So this is also a chiral carbon. Obviously, again we got another one. Is this a chiral carbon? Obviously. This total, consider 1, 2 hydroxyl group, 3 hydrogen. This one another group 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is also a chiral carbon. Is this a chiral carbon? Same thing. Here is R. Consider R as this now. Consider rest of others are R group. Then H, 2H and hydroxyl group 1. So R 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 2 hydrogen. So it is not a chiral carbon. How many I got? 1, 2, 3. 3 I got. Okay. So for keto, we have another one formula. N minus 3. So here also N is the number of carbon present in carbohydrate. Number of carbon present in a carbohydrate is called N. So N minus 3. So in fructose, how many carbon are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 minus 3. How much? 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 chiral carbon you got. Chiral carbon. So from D fructose we got 3 chiral carbon. Okay. So this is the formula N minus 3. So N minus 3, N equal to 3. Oh, sorry. Again, I am doing the mistake. N minus 3. So N minus 3. So here we have 6 carbon in fructose, D fructose. So 6 minus 3, 3 chiral carbon. You got 3 chiral carbon. So if any keto carbohydrate is there, then N minus 3. Apply always N minus 3. No need to do this, means the Fisher form and count again 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. It will take huge amount of time. It will consume huge amount of time. For that reason, we have a simple formula N minus 3 for keto and N minus 2 for the aldehyde. Got it? So now we will discuss about Fisher. I mean Fisher form and the cyclin form. Now I will discuss how it looks like. Okay. Another video I will discuss the fundamental of the Fisher projection and the cyclin structure. Now only I will make you understand what is cyclin, is the basic difference between cyclin and Fisher form. Okay. So lastly I told that it was a Fisher projection or Fisher form, but not a cyclic form, because there are some basic difference, means huge difference between the Fisher projection and the cyclin form or Howard projection. So Fisher projection means the open chain reaction or open chain form of the carbohydrate. Okay, let's see what is open chain form. So we are drawing the linear form or Fisher form. Okay, so let's take an example of glucose, D-glucose. So this is D-glucose. D-glucose. This is D-glucose. Here you can see the aldehyde group and the hydroxyl group 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here also how many chiral center is there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again N minus 2, the formula is of the chiral carbon, chiral carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, N minus 2. So 4 chiral center is there. 4 chiral carbon present. Okay, so this one is the fissure form. This one is fissure form or linear form or open chain form. Okay, fissure form, linear form or open chain form. So what is cycline form? Cycline form is the compact structure of the fissure form or the open chain form of a carbohydrate. How it comes? By several processes. I will discuss it. So what is cycline form? So it is alpha D glucose because the OH in the down portion. If the OH is in down portion in one carbon, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in number one carbon, if the OH is in the down portion, then it is alpha D glucose. If the OH is in upper portion like this, here you can see OH is in upper portion, so it will be beta D glucose. So got it? What is the difference between alpha D glucose and beta D glucose? Alpha D glucose means in the down portion OH will be there, and beta D glucose upper portion OH will be there. Okay. So here you saw that 4 chiral center is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So can you imagine how many chiral center is there? Obviously 4, because the same to molecule. This molecule and this molecule are both are the same. So where is the chiral center? 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are the chiral center. Okay. Same thing here also. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the chiral center. So this is the cyclic form. Cyclic form. Cyclic form or Howard form. Okay, and also 4 chiral center. Though this is the compact structure, but the chiral number will be same. Chiral number, carbon number, all are same. So what is the basic difference between this structure and this structure? Difference is it's a compact structure and it's a open chain reaction. Difference is in this this structure means this open chain reaction. This OH will attack in this double bond O means aldehyde group to form the cyclic structure. Okay. Here is 2 lone pair. So this will attack this position and it will form here to here. So the fissure form will be converted in cyclic form. How? From this to this. This also can do that, but this and this can do, but the structure will be not stable. Only for this it will be stable and this will be stable. So I will show you this structure. These and this structure are same, but I will show how it forms from here to here. So this one will attack here, okay, aldehyde group. How? Let me show you. Okay, this is the structure. So these are the same. Still, it is fissure form. Why? Because this bond is not connected. Okay. So here on OH will be okay. So this is the aldehyde group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 CH2 CH2 OH. Here you can see CH2OH. So here also you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this OH means this OH will attack here and it will take the double bond. Okay. Then what will be the next? Okay, from here to here, from here to here. So this H will come here, then OH, H, then it will attach with oxygen, the carbon will attach with oxygen, then the next form will be like this. Okay, so you have to remember this OH, the 5 carbons hydroxyl group will attack to the aldehyde group's double bond group. Okay. Here you can see this is the aldehyde group and it is attacked by the 5 carbon OH. This is the 5 carbon OH. This is the 5 carbon. Its OH attacks here, and after that this carbon will attach here with oxygen, and the oxygen of aldehyde got H. Understood? So I am trying to make you guys understand easy way so that it will be catching fish in a barrel for you. So this is the total process by which the fissure form will be converted into the cycline form. So it is the pyran ring. Pyran and furan, two types of rings are there. It is the pyran ring. So it will be alpha D glucopyranose. Okay. Fissure rejection. So this is the fissure form. And it is the whole process, then it became the cyclic form, or alpha D glucopyranose, alpha D glucopyranose from D glucose. Okay, here you can still get the 4 chiral carbon, don't forget. Chiral center will be the same. No change in chiral center or chiral carbon. Here was also a 4 chiral carbon. Got it? So this is all about the fissure form and cycling form. So again I am saying that firstly I did the mistake that I told this form, the open chain form, the cyclic form, but not. This open chain form is the fissure form and the compact form is called the cyclic form. So this is the whole process by which the fissure form will be converted into cyclic form. So this here the open chain reaction, the fissure form, the carboxyl group of the 5th position carbons, the carboxyl group will attack to the aldehyde group. In aldehyde group, where it will attack? In aldehyde group there is a double bonded oxygen, means carbon double bond oxygen. So this double bond it will attack and it will make double bond a single bond, and the oxygen will and the carbon will attach with this position, and the oxygen of that aldehyde will be converted into the carboxylic group, then it will be in the alpha D glucopyranose form. Got it? On to the next point. So let's summarize the carbohydrate. Carbohydrate means carbo. Carbo means carbon containing carbon, and hydrates means hydrolysis. Okay, hydrolysis. So hydrolysis of what? Hydrolysis means divide of H2O. Divide of H2O. Okay. So I told you the divide of H2O means H plus OH minus. So carbohydrate means carbo means carbon, hydrate means hydrolysis of H2O means H plus OH minus. It is polyhydroxy. Polyhydroxy group is there. Poly means many, and hydroxy means what? OH group. So polyhydroxy means poly means many, hydroxy group OH. As you saw, in glucose, that many hydroxyl group is there, that OH, many hydroxyl group is there. So it's called polyhydroxy or polyhydroxy. Polar, it is polar means water soluble. Polar means shortly you can say water soluble. Water soluble you can say. Okay. Non-polar means water insoluble. What is the example of non-polar? Example of non-polar is oil. You can say oil, fat. These are non-polar. Means non-polar means no water soluble. No water soluble will be there. Oil or fat. Oil, fat. It is non-polar. Polar means water soluble. Glucose can be water soluble. Glucose is a water soluble. You can if you give water or add water, it will be soluble easily. Crystalline, it is in crystal form. Colorless, no color is there. Okay. So this is the whole summary what I said about the carbohydrate. Okay. Let's see the types of carbohydrate. So types of carbohydrates. Okay. So 4 types of carbohydrates are there. Monosaccharide, disaccharide, oligosaccharide, and polysaccharide. What are monosaccharide? Single polysaccharide unit containing aldehyde or a keto group. Okay, monosaccharide means single polysaccharide. Not a polysaccharide. Sorry. Polyhydroxy. Hydroxy. Single hydroxy unit containing aldehyde or a keto group. Means a monosaccharide is a single polyhydroxy unit containing aldehyde or ketogroup. Means example, you can get the glucose having polyhydroxy unit containing a single aldehyde group. It's a monosaccharide. And disaccharide means more than one, or two monosaccharides more than one or two monosaccharides unit. More than one or two monosaccharide unit adding together by condensation. Monosaccharide unit add together by condensation. CONDEN process. Got it? More than one or two monosaccharide unit add together by condensation process. So disaccharide, example of disaccharide what? Lactose. Lactose is content of what? D-galactose plus D-glucose. So example of monosaccharide is D-glucose, D-galactose, D-fructose, etc. Glucose, galactose, fructose, etc. And what is the example of disaccharide? Lactose, sucrose. Sucrose is content glucose plus fructose. Glucose plus fructose is sucrose. Sucrose, glucose plus fructose, that is sucrose. And lactose is D-galactose plus glucose. This one is lactose and sucrose. This is called disaccharide. Disaccharide is disaccharide carbohydrate is more than one or two monosaccharide. Means two monosaccharide unit will be there adding together by the condensation process. Within the condensation process, two monosaccharide unit will add each other and form a disaccharide like lactose. Two monosaccharide means D-galactose is a monosaccharide, D-glucose is a monosaccharide, D-glucose is a monosaccharide, D-fructose is a monosaccharide. So both the D-glucose and D-fructose adding each other in the condensation process, it makes sucrose. So sucrose is a disaccharide. Lactose, D-glucose plus D-galactose, both of them add each other and then make the lactose in the condensation process. Oligosaccharide, it is more than two monosaccharides. More than two saccharide. When more than two monosaccharide add each other, then it is called oligosaccharide. Okay, more than two means 3, 4, like that. 3 to 10 monosaccharide will add each other and form oligosaccharide. And it is more than 10. So disaccharide and monosaccharide can be digested in our human body, but oligosaccharide cannot be digested in human body, and polysaccharide to leave it. Oligosaccharide it cannot be digested by our enzyme in our body. Disaccharide we can digest. Monosaccharide we can digest easily, like glucose, fructose, galactose, you can digest easily. Disaccharide That sucrose, lactose, it can be digested in our body easily, but oligosaccharide cannot be digested because in our body, which enzyme are there, they are unable to digest oligosaccharides and polysaccharides. So forget those two, read these two. Okay, come to the next types. So last I told the types of carbohydrate, that is monosaccharide, disaccharide, oligosaccharide and polysaccharide. So here also another type of carbohydrate, that is types of carbohydrate according to taste. Non-sugar and sugar. Non-sugar means not a sweet taste. Which sugar don't have a sweet in taste. That is called non-sugar. Sugar means sweet is sweet in taste. You know that sugar, it's sweet in taste. So sugar also divided into parts, that reducing sugar, non-reducing sugar. Reducing sugar means free aldehyde groups will be there. Non-reducing sugar means no free aldehyde or keto group will be there. Means in non-reducing sugar, no aldehyde group and no keto group will be there, which has freely, means free aldehyde or keto group. But in reducing sugar, you can get that free aldehyde group. In all monosaccharides are the reducing sugar. All monosaccharides like glucose, fructose, aldehyde group or keto group. Okay, so reducing sugar means glucose, fructose, galactose, all monosaccharides are the reducing sugar. Okay, all monosaccharides like D-glucose, D-fructose, D-galactose, etc. All monosaccharides. Okay, that's all about today's class, and in the next video I will discuss about monosaccharide, and in next video I will discuss how we get sweet, means in taste, means how carbohydrate, how we feel sweets in our taste bar. Okay, I will discuss it in the next video, but still now I try to make you guys understand what is actual carbohydrate and its features. I discuss about it and how many types of carbohydrate is there according to their taste and according to their monosaccharides in it or saccharide in it. So that's all for today's class. So thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.